Let's say you was 18 and you had to start again.
Yeah.
You started just writing out from scratch with no money. What would you do? So I just dropped my app, www.ChisoLifts.com. Online personal training. You got custom meal plans, custom training plans. With training plans, you got a video showing you how to do all your exercises. You could log in your sets, your reps, the weights you use, and literally every month I changed up your plan. In the description, you got a code BESTU20 at the moment. You can use that to get a 20% discount for life.
As you know, right, we got the new book coming out, right?
Yeah.
And I'm encouraging my friends to buy 5 copies and more and give them away, right?
Yeah.
So,
you see that?
seeing as I didn't get invites to the Rosewood, I'm looking for a 10 purchase from you, right? So, do you know what? The journey of writing a book is very time consuming, but also putting all our knowledge into it.
How long did it take you to write?
2 and a bit years.
Oh wow!
Right, in terms of all the content, not the writing, but the whole process. And then so we're ringing our friends, asking them to buy like 5 copies, right? Because we want to get a Sunday Times bestseller. Yeah. Then I was like, you know what? Yeah.
235.
Writing a book, it takes so much energy in terms of the writing, the publishing, then afterwards your marketing.
Where can I get it? Amazon. Bang.
Look at that. Amazon, pre-order, 23rd of September. So I was like, so that's why you can see all these books here, right?
Perfect timing, because this episode would be out then as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's perfect. Yeah.
So you can see the books there from a couple of my friends, right, who wrote books. So Ash, and Hass, who wrote The Unfair Advantage. He was the guy who, Just Eat, they're the UK's first unicorn business. They floated for 1.5 billion. Okay. Yeah, he was a marketing director. Yeah. Great guy. Good friend of mine. Jazz, Jazz, Passion for Learning. Yeah. And we've got Twice as Hard there, yeah. So
555.
Yeah. So I was like, listen, from now on, any of my friends that are writing books, I'm buying 5 copies. Because I know how hard it is. That's what I would want my friends to do. Yeah. So I'm buying 5 copies and I'm gonna give them away. So I'm doing a giveaway online now. Okay. So I'm just giving them away, and that from now on, that's the energy.
That's the energy.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do the same even when it comes down to like product. As long as it's within a particular price point, I'm just gonna buy 5. Yeah. Whatever it is, and so just give it away to people. Because it's hard, it's hard. You start a business, people are not always supporting you, whatever. So
we spoke about that recently in regards to even with launching the app, where someone's hit me up a couple of days ago as well in regards to the same thing, and it was like, oh, how's it going? I was like, yeah, decent, but I'm like, everyone's like, yeah, congrats, I can't wait to jump on it, blah blah blah. But even before it launched, I was like, I already had in my head a conversion rate, and I was just like, yeah, this amount of people would pre-register, and out of that, I'm just like, cut it down to 10%, and literally spot on. Yeah, it's 10%. Yeah,
it's conversion. That's
I was
normal.
like, spot on. It's 10%, and I was like, 10% is good.
Yeah, it's a good number.
Yeah, it's a good number. But I was just like, that's why I was targeting, trying to hit a higher number to try and get, you know what I mean, the same 10%. But it's jokes, because people in their head that would think, oh yeah, the moment you do this, because everyone knows you, everyone's gonna support. It doesn't work like that.
Doesn't work.
Because
you got to hustle, you got to graft.
People, how many people got that first book?
Now, the first book, because it's been out like 4 years, a lot of people have the first book. But it's taken 4 years for them to get a book. And the urgency with this second book is we want a bestseller, right? Not just because we want a bestseller, but our plan, and I've made this public, right? My publisher's going to see it because they watched all the content, by the way. So it's Penguin, right? Yeah. Our plan is we want our own imprint. Okay. So we want to be able to showcase talent. We want to be able to showcase people who have amazing voices and things that they want to share with the world. Yeah. So by us being successful shows them we can do that. We are ready to pitch it to them. They already know we want our own imprint. Yeah. So we now have control over saying, okay, cool, this person has a great book, great audience. Yeah. Let's give them an opportunity. They've got a great message. Yeah. We're also there available them to mentor them on that journey of becoming a published author. Yeah. And they'll get a bestseller for you also. But it's like giving them the opportunity, because now that's going to change things for them, the opportunities that they get, because like now we're on different podcasts. It's like Penguin is a serious beast. So the vision behind the bestseller is not just like, oh, you just want to get a bestseller for like novelty. There's a purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's fun anyway. Like, I enjoy the book journey from writing it to the events. You know.
Do you ever have moments where your mind just goes blank when you're writing and you're just thinking?
So we dictate it. That's how we write it. So we just, it's all audible.
Yeah.
So for example, in the new book, it talks about different things that are not spoken about in business, like imposter syndrome.
Okay.
It talks about like dealing with stress, anxiety, romantic relationships. Yeah. What happens when you're stressed? Do you want more sex? Do you want less sex? Like, this is real stuff.
Yeah.
That people don't always talk about. So this is what the second book's about. Okay. Goal setting. Do you set goals as a couple? Goal setting for yourself. How do you go about that practically?
Yeah.
So like, these are the real life shit that's in the new book.
See, man's got the Louis the 13.
The Louis XIII. The Louis is there. The Louis. Let me show you the Louis. Let me put this up to the side. Hold on. You know the Louis. Nah, let me not show you this. They might complain. They might say, it's a bit too. This actually lives here, by the way. I didn't put this here. So you got the Louis, right? And I put a note here. In victory we celebrate. If you can see that, right? So, in victory we celebrate life. And all it was, okay, I'll give you the story about the Louis XIII, right? So, as many of you may know, Louis XIII is a couple £100 shop, right? Yeah. One of my boys, T, invited me to an event. Yeah. With the Louis XIII, and we had some drinks. But the thing is it's about networking. Yeah. Like, the drink doesn't really matter, but it's about the network. Yeah. So being a part of the Louis XIII or the Louis family, they invite you to events. You can have tastings, and there's so much more than just buying a drink. Yeah. So you buy the drink, you're like, when I told B, I bought this bottle of drink. Yeah. She was like, what? How much? Then you can't put that one on a joint account. You got to buy that personally, right? So she was like, what? Don't worry about it. So, and then when we went to Dubai, we left like a week after. We didn't even get the bottle yet because they have to make it, and they make the crystal glasses, right? Okay. And then so these decanters are like bespoke. Yeah. They're like one of ones. Everyone's like bespoke. Okay. And then so we went to Dubai, and then the first thing we did, we had a tasting. So it was a beautiful hotel. It's like in a cigar lounge. Like, the wall looks like it's, the fake walls. Yeah. You go in. It was really nice. So like, and we had a whole bottle. Yeah. For ourselves. Yeah. We had some cigars, all no cost. Yeah. So like these, and you can do that anywhere in the world because they have a rep in every part of the world. So like, just these experiences, you take your client. This is where you take your clients that you're trying to work with. Okay, let's go and have some, cigars and some Louis. Yeah. So there's a bigger picture behind. Yeah. Just buying a bottle. Okay. But the big bottle's like 60 something thousand. This is like, I'm like
60 what?
60K. I was like,
well.
When the guy said to me, I said, you know what, I was sold by it, and I was like, yeah, I'm in, I want a bottle. Yeah. And I said, but I want you to throw in the glasses. I'm sorry if he's watching this and he's like upset and I've told him, but he's like, you have you have these crystal glasses. I love it anyway, but, and I was like, do you know what?
Imagine I'll be drinking through lifetime like this.
You're like, yeah. They put it in this little pipette and they just pour it out, right? But it's just it's about networking, right?
You're drinking a drop every 3 months,
but you celebrate life. You work so hard. It's like, that's what I want you to do for us. Every time we have something to celebrate, I want to be like, let's have a bit of Louis, and celebrate. And it's like, every time you take it, it's weird. It's like a different experience. Yeah, it's weird. But whatever. It's life, experiences.
It's like I had a bottle of, remember the Hennessy Paradis? And those are like, I think, 1,000 a bottle or something like that. Someone gave it to me as a gift years ago when it wasn't even that expensive. Then when my mom passed, I said to the man, just have a little sip of this.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, I can imagine.
They were like, they was like, "Bro, what's this? It's so smooth." I was like, "It's Henny." They're like, "Nah, it's an XIII." I was like, "Nah, Paradis." They was like, "Nah, this is different." I'm like, "Yeah, you don't need to mix it."
Yeah, it's straight.
It's clean. It's clean. Yeah.
Yeah. In Dubai, this drink is what put me over the edge, because when we was at the New Year's party, We was with whatever, but he ordered this Louis XIII at the end, right? I was already like, you know,
on the edge.
On the edge,
Yeah.
and that sent me. I don't get hungover. I don't really like do too much.
Yeah.
I was bedbound for 2 days. Like, that is like the first time that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
But it was just overindulging. God just punished me and said, "Listen, nah."
You wanted to drink Louis today?
Yeah, he said you wanted to do, you were already at your limit.
Yeah.
And then he just ordered it. He's quite flamboyant, the guy, right? But such a cool guy. And he was like, "You want to have the Louis?" And the way he said it to me as well, he goes to me, and after we finished, he goes, "Do you want the bottle?" And I was like, "Nah, listen, don't disrespect me, you know." Like, we finished the bottle. I was like, "Nah, I got my own bottle. Let me show you the design. We're doing it now, by the way."
It's treating you like a bad beat.
Yeah.
You want the bottle?
Because that's like the decanter. You sell it on eBay.
Yeah.
People sell the decanter on eBay for like a couple £100. Yeah. Empty bottle.
Wow. That's mad.
So I was like, nah, but I was over it. It was never again.
Say never again.
Never again.
New Year's Eve 2021. The fire went, cheers, guess what happened?
Yeah.
The Louis again.
The Louis. No. This what it's going to be. I suspect I'll probably be with them again in Dubai. Yeah. Great party. Great people. Great vibes.
Well, yeah, when you go back, I swear F1 weekend is around the same time, isn't
12th.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The boys have already said they're coming out.
Yeah.
But I can't justify the cost of what the tickets they're getting.
Yeah.
I said, no way, I'm not doing that. And I always get a contact, I always find a way or whatever. So I was like, alright, cool, we'll see what happens. So Abu Dhabi.
The hustler.
If you've been Formula 1?
Nah.
Oh, it's wild.
Yeah.
See what we're talking about, no sleep for like 5 days?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no sleep for 5 days. Yeah. Because Drake's performing in one concert, Future's performing in one concert, and literally every day. So you'll go from
one to the other,
and then you'll go to Formula 1 in the day.
Yeah.
You'll party, you'll live your best life, you'll enjoy, and then you'll go afterwards to the after party. Then you'll go back to Dubai.
Yeah.
Probably
it
carries on. So literally you sleep in the day, then you got the day parties in the day, you see, and there's not hardly any time to sleep.
Yeah.
And you're just on the go, and then after that you need a holiday.
Yeah, Dubai is too fast paced. Every time I've been there, I've come back and I'm like, did I go on a holiday or did I go to party?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a holiday.
You end up partying.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a holiday. It's like even the last time the time I went with everyone, like Marvin, Gabriel, the whole bunch. When I came back, literally 2 weeks later, I was like, yeah, I'm off. And they were like, where you going? I'm like, I need a break. They're like, right, why? I was like, yeah, Dubai drained me.
It's a drain.
I was like, Dubai drained me. And
if you're not careful.
And the sun on top as well in September.
You have to like know yourself, and like otherwise it will swallow you up.
Yeah. And
now like Mike's coming out as well. And he'll be like, yeah, B, so you want to go here? Or, I'm like, even when he was out last time, we didn't even do too much because I was like, I can't. Like, I'm here. This is my new home. I'm working.
Yeah.
But then it's like all the best restaurants, all the best vibe. Imagine just chilling. I'm like, yo, cheers. We're doing a yacht party tomorrow afternoon. You coming? So the temptation is mad.
Over there, it's regular.
That's just standard.
Yeah, that's standard.
Where my apartment was last time, I was on the marina. The yachts were just there.
Yeah. You
could be walking and someone would be like, what are you doing? It's that kind of vibe.
4 hours later.
Yeah. 6 hours later, you're there, you're vibing.
Because you know you're that boat, minimum 4.
No, but now you can like, they think about everything. If you want to leave, you arrange it.
Oh, for real?
Someone will come in another boat to take you home.
Oh, for real?
It's like a taxi.
Right.
James Bond style.
Last time I was there and I was on a boat, I was like 4 hours. I was like, this is long. Yeah. And I was trying to go to the bedroom to sleep, and everyone just keeps coming in and out. And I was like,
well, now I know these things, but literally you can get someone to come pick you up and take you.
Right.
Yeah. Because there's nothing worse than being at a dead party on a yacht in the middle of nowhere.
Just getting back and forth.
Yeah, but just to be fair, they don't go many places. They go like where they are, there's only like a few places they actually stay. So you're actually always close to where things are. Yeah. Absolutely.
Final question.
Yeah, talk to me.
Let's say you was 18 and you had to start again.
Yeah.
You started just right now from scratch with no money. What would you do?
With no money?
Yeah.
Okay, so where am I in the world? Let's really give it real clarity.
You're over here in England.
I'm 18 and I've got no money.
Yeah. And you now had to start again.
So before we talk about selling and doing any product or service, I just want to say first of all, your networks can be very powerful and also very financially rewarding. Yeah. So you don't always need to have a product or service in order to make money. Can we agree? Yeah. Yeah. So for example, by me referring somebody to you for your business, do you pay a referral fee? Nah. Okay.
It's just us lot. Like usually we just work off each other's. Like,
so it's reciprocal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Gabriel might do something for me today. I'll just be like, you know what?
You hook him up.
Yeah, I'll hook him up with something.
I think you should introduce a referral fee.
Yeah.
People are incentivized by money.
True.
And that alone, by just networking and being a connector, I always say sometimes when you're networking and you're in a room, you can only, if you have your service, there's only one or two things that you can potentially offer them, right? But imagine if you was able to offer them all the services of everybody else that you're working with. Yeah. So when you're out networking, forget your service. Be like, okay, I'm looking for a property, or I'm looking for this, or I'm looking for that. Okay, cool. You know, I'm going to connect you. Yeah. Just by being a connector, you can make a lot of money. Yeah. I have made some serious money over the years just by connecting the dots. Whether it be somebody who's looking for finance, whether it's somebody looking for car finance or to buy a property or distress sale, or they've got money and they're looking for an investment,
so we say
or whatever it may be.
If you started again from scratch.
I'm not saying that's what I would do necessarily. I'm just saying, first of all, let me put that one out there, right? So as a connector, you can make a lot of money. You can make 6 figures. Yeah. And when I'm out networking myself, I am not networking for myself. I'm networking for the people in my network. Because it's far easier if someone needs fitness and nutrition, or if someone's looking for an accountant, if someone's looking for this. Like, I can service them with 500 different services, and then I can just say to them, not everything's going to pay a commission. Some of the things I might just do for love. Okay, cool. I'll hook you up with Chiz, or I'll hook you up with this person. No problem. And then what will happen? The reciprocal networking. Whenever you see an opportunity, give it back to me, right? Yeah. But then on the other side of that is, okay, cool. You've got a yacht for sale, and that yacht is 6 figures, and I've found your buyer, and there's 1% commission in it for me. Cool. You know what? I've just done so much work connecting the dots there. It's been so stressful. How about I get my 1% or my 2%, or whatever that number looks like, as a commission, right? Yeah. And even I do this when it comes to property. Sometimes it's like, okay, someone's looking for a bridging finance. Yeah. Okay, cool. You know what? Rather than me buy the property myself, let me just connect to you the dots, and I might get a 3% commission, I might get a 2% commission, whatever the number is. It's like, I provided you with finance and access to that money so you can buy your property. I've sourced the property for you, then I've organised the finance for you as well. And what have I done? What product have I sold? Nothing. I've just connected you with everybody.
Yeah. It's basically the perfect middleman.
Yeah, you don't have to look at it like a hustler or wheeler dealer. You're just a good person. You're reciprocal networking. But you asked the question. It's only right that you ask the question. Yeah. You know, do you pay a referral commission fee? If they say yes, fantastic. How much is it? Yeah. Okay, great. If it's no problem at all. I think you should. But here's the person anyway. Look after me next time. Yeah. So now to your question. It's quite an interesting question. If I was 18, what business would I do? If I had a magic wand, I'd really enjoy my journey. Yeah. It's so hard, man. I love my journey. All the mistakes I've made. What would I do? I love my journey. I love the mistakes I've made. I've loved the learning. It's like, I wouldn't change it.
So you basically start the same way again.
Yeah, but maybe I would have invested in Amazon a bit earlier, you know. So maybe that's the answer to the question. What would I have done differently? I would have invested in Amazon.
Tesla.
Yeah, well, Tesla, you know, I did a write out of Tesla. So, but Amazon, maybe I would have done that a lot earlier. Yeah. So, maybe that's the answer to your question. Invest in Amazon early.
He said that would have been a retirement fund.
Yeah, if you knew, right?
Yeah.
You'd have been laughing.
To buy it right now, be like, cheers, sorry I couldn't make it today.
No, you fly in. What do you mean? My PJ will fly in. What? I say, listen, I'm going.
Yeah, where's to be on a jet?
I'm going to be at Biggin Hill. Just meet me there, and we'll do it on the jet. Yeah. What? It gives you freedom.
6.5 hours to Dubai.
It doesn't. About having more money doesn't mean you're less accessible. You do the things you want to do in the timelines you want to do them.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I don't know. What would you do different?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I've never sat back and thought about it. Yeah, because like you said, I always feel like from when I was young, I've always had in my head, whenever I get to where is my target, I'm not in a rush. Yeah. I've always felt like in my head, like it's always gonna come. Like it might not be today. Like some of my friends got things young and real early, and they were like, "Right, you're never too stressed about certain things." And I was just like, "Yeah, I never thought of it like that because I knew where I started." Because remember, I wasn't born here. Yeah. So being born in Nigeria and seeing where I started, it's like everything has always been a steady climb up. So I'm like, my final spot, it's gonna come one day. So I'm not in a rush to. I want to make sure that I'm ready for when that day comes. So yeah, I don't think I'll change anything.
Yeah, it's the journey.
I always say to, especially like my little cousins and that, if I had extra help when I was younger, maybe I might have got there faster. But also the problem is, if I had that extra help when I was younger, maybe I'd have been lazy. Yeah, absolutely. I always feel like
abundance sometimes, you know.
I always feel like that might have made me a lazy person. I might have just been like, oh.
Your hustle's different. You've gone through. You've learned in a different way.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, my dad helped me, so now I don't have to do nothing. Yeah, and that's due to seeing some of my wealthy friends how they abuse money, and you're like, when you see the way they move, you're like, rah, by the time you have kids, if they're like a carbon copy of you, by the time they have kids, there's gonna be no money left.
No work ethic, no
there's
morals.
There's literally nothing.
They don't appreciate the value of money. They don't understand like what £10 is, like how anyone earns it.
They literally like spend reckless. Like sometimes when I'm in West End and I'm out with them, I'm just like looking, thinking, rah, you actually don't know what you spent tonight. Yeah, like,
it's wild.
Like, because you've never had to do.
Yeah, never had to work for it like that.
Yeah. So I'm like, if your kids are carbon copies of you, they're gonna be the extreme version of you. Yeah. So by the time they have kids, it's gonna be like, start again. So what your dad built, it's gonna be like,
it's gone. And they don't care about it in the same way.
That's why I see when you get like some rich people say, oh, when they're gone, like Daniel Craig, James Bond, he said he's not leaving his wealth with his kids and all of that. Yeah. And I was just like,
partly you feel like, oh yeah, that's rude, but then the other part is okay, but then it's his wishes as well.
It's his wishes as well. Yeah.
You can do what he wants, and if he knows if they're gonna mismanage the funds,
they're probably like, I hope this guy lives till he's 100.
Yeah. So they probably get a trust fund. They get a trust fund.
Yeah. I hope you like this episode. Remember, make sure to get Byron's new book, and stay tuned.